Hi everyone, so today we're going to be going over our zone cleaning list for the week. The items that we're going to focus on this week to try and get done in the zone that we're working in our homes. So if you haven't listened before, I follow the Fly Lady system to a certain extent. I kind of use her as a guide. I don't do the system exactly as she describes it, but what I do follow is that each week I'm working in a particular zone and I have the list of what my items are that are to be done in that zone. I do not get all of the items done in that week. I just look to see what hasn't been done and I pick a few things and I get as much as I can get done. I'm trying to do a half hour in each zone. Right now, that's kind of like what my current routine is. I'm always kind of changing how I do cleaning to try and make it better or more productive or get more, whatever. But right now what I'm trying to do is I take a half hour on the weekend at least, and I get as many things done as I can in the zone. If I wind up having more time, I might get more things done. But especially now in the summer, I just am lacking motivation to do more cleaning because I just want to be doing stuff, be outside and enjoying the weather, and it's just kind of hard to want to be doing more cleaning for me anyway. And I do clean a lot during the week also. I do a half hour every single morning of non-zone cleaning, like the bathrooms, the fridge, all that kind of stuff. So anyway, so like I said, we were in the kitchen. Wait, I don't think I said, did I say? I don't even remember now. Anyway, we are in zone 2 this week, which is the kitchen. So the kitchen, at least my kitchen list that I have has a very long list. So I never get this done in 1 week. There's some zones that have shorter lists, and a lot of times I will get those done in 1 week. But the kitchen zone has a very long list. I never get them all done in 1 week, but that's okay, because the whole reason we do this zone cleaning is that you'll get to it. Like if you don't get to it this time, you'll get to it next time. These aren't things like doing your dishes or your laundry that have to be done, kept up on constantly. These are just like those other deep cleaning tasks that you can get to it when you get to it. And if you don't get to it, it's fine. You might have a little dust on a knick-knack or whatever, but it's not like the end of the world. And that's why I love this cleaning system so much, because it just makes it so much more manageable to clean your home. She says you don't have to do spring cleaning because you're going through your whole home all through the year and hitting on kind of basically everything. And I do add to my list if I notice, say if I'm in the family room and I'm like, oh, I don't have like dust to the pictures on the walls on my list, I'll go add it, and then now it's on there forever. I do keep my list in the Fly Lady app, but you can keep it on paper. You can, they have downloadable like printouts. A lot of people have on online. If you just search for like zone cleaning list or whatever, there's all different ways you can keep your list, but I do suggest keeping the list. You don't want to waste time creating a list every time you're going to go do your zone cleaning, because it just takes extra time. So what I always suggest is before you get started, look at your list and kind of pick what you want to get done today, and then just in order, and then just kind of go right through it. You don't want to sit there and be like, okay, let's see, I just did the front of the dishwasher. Let me look at the list. Do I want to do this? Do I want to do that? It's just, it just helps you save time if you just kind of have in your mind like, okay, I did this, let me move right to that. I'm done with that. Let me move to this. And you could get more done in less time. And definitely get yourself, something nice to drink, or like whatever. Like I like to have my iced coffee while I'm cleaning, or whatever you like to drink, just to kind of make it a little fun, and put on a podcast or listen to music or whatever. So let me get into the list for today. So we are, like I said, in zone 1 kitchen. So this is what I have on my list, and these are not in any particular order. I have clean out the freezer. So that's our we have a fridge, obviously in the kitchen, and the bottom freezer part has one of those like drawer things that like pulls out. It's almost like a big giant basket, and that pulls out, and like all the food kind of goes in there, and then there's like a top shelf where the food goes on. So I'll pull that whole basket out, wipe out the whole freezer, and go through the food and kind of see like if there's anything. Sometimes someone will leave something in there that's empty, or there'll be like 2 of one type of thing open. I'll combine them and I just kind of reorganize it just to get it done. I haven't done that in a while, so I'm probably gonna maybe try and get that done today, because it definitely needs to be done. Straighten out the drawers. If you have like a junk drawer or anything, or if any of your drawers need to be reorganized, or if you have like a utensil, like one of those little like things that holds the utensils, if you need to like empty that out and wipe it out, that would cover under straighten drawers. Sometimes things just don't wind up getting put back exactly where they belong. Not usually like the utensils, but a lot of times some of the bigger items that might go in the drawer, people stick them in weird places when they're putting them away if they don't know where they're supposed to go. Just kind of get that all reorganized. I also have wiped down the walls, mainly behind the sink and the stove, but then obviously you'd want to look around and see if there's any other spots. Maybe if your table is close to a wall, people might be touching the wall or banging into the wall, things like that, just to kind of wipe it down. I usually just use like a damp microfiber cloth. Let's see. Oh, clean under the sink. So that's just where you're just going to take everything out from under your sink. I think most people probably keep all their cleaning products under there. Maybe, I don't know, like we keep our dishwasher detergent under there, dish soap, some scrubbing pads, like all that kind of stuff, and just kind of pulling it out, wiping it out. Again, same thing. See if you have any products that aren't being used that you can get rid of, or just kind of neaten it up. Let's see, clean inside dishwasher. This is something that I recently added because I honestly hadn't really thought much about it, because I don't know, I'm just figuring like it constantly has soap going through it every single day. But I guess you are actually supposed to kind of like fully like wipe it out and everything occasionally, just to kind of make sure it's kept clean. So I just added that to my list. So maybe I might do that one. The problem with that one for me is that my dishwasher almost always has dishes in it. Usually we like unload the dishwasher when we're loading the new load. I know that's not what you're supposed to do, but like, for example, at night we load the dishes after dinner, and then we kind of just like pull stuff out of the dishwasher if we need it throughout the day. And then whoever does the dishes that night puts away the dishes that are in the dishwasher, and then loads the new dishes. That's just kind of how it works out for us. So, but this morning I will be doing the dishes. I do them myself on the weekends. The kids do them during the week. So I'm thinking, now that I realize and remember that this is on my list, maybe what I'll do is when I unload the dishes, I will clean out the dishwasher real good and then load the new dishes. So that would be a good way to get that done. Let's see, clean drawer under the stove. If you have one of those like storage drawers under your stove, just kind of pull it out and just kind of wipe it out real good. It could get dusty and stuff under there, so that's on the list. I have on here to clean the floor vent. We have a vent on our floor that it's like right in the middle of the kitchen floor, kind of, not in the middle, but like in the middle of like the walkway into the kitchen. And it gets like crumbs and whatever stuff gets in it. So I have to periodically like pull it out and like clean it out real good. So that's on my list. Wash oven mitts. I'll just grab the oven mitts that are currently in use, throw them in the wash, take out a new set. I love ones like that because they're like so easy. You just literally grab them, throw them in the wash, and you're like, check. So I love doing some things like that. Clean water cooler drip tray. So we have a water cooler that has like a drip tray, and sometimes it gets like a little yucky in there because the water drips in and it gets like a little slimy coating, I guess, from the water kind of sitting in there. So I need to just like take that drip tray off, just wipe it out really good and put it back. Let's see, wipe down the appliances and our ice maker. We have like a freestanding ice maker. So I just wipe that down real good, and then I wipe down any appliances on the counter. Obviously we do the appliances on the counter when we're doing like a regular kitchen, like daily kitchen cleanup, but it's more just kind of like focusing on them a little bit more and making sure you get them like, any spots you might have missed during your regular cleaning. Let's see. We have, we have a kitchen, a window in our kitchen. So I also have wash the window in the kitchen. I'm sorry, I just my hand slipped and I don't know what the heck I did. I moved, I hope I didn't delete something. I don't know what the heck I did. I'm sorry, I don't know what I did. I was I clicked on the app and I totally messed myself up where I was. Where the heck did wash the window go? Oh, there it is. Okay, so wash the inside window. So we have a window in our kitchen, and it's just, clean it with Windex. I open it up. I wash the inside, the sill part, whatever. Make it real clean. Clean the ceiling fan. Sometimes I just dust it. Sometimes I get up there with a rag and just kind of wipe it down real good. Wipe down the cabinets. I'll just take a wet microfiber cloth and just kind of go along from top to bottom and just wipe down the face of the cabinets and the sides, the side part that is along the edge of the cabinet. Clean, it says clean light diffusing bowl. So we have a light that hangs over our kitchen table, and it's kind of a half moon shape, where it is rounded to the bottom and then the flat part is at the top, and you would reach in to get any dust out or anything like that. Clean the stove top. So obviously we wipe down the stove after we're done cooking, but this is more just kind of, cleaning more detailed if maybe you had some spots or whatever that stuck that didn't wipe up when you did your regular cleaning. So that's that. Clean the oven. I probably won't do that again until the fall, just because it gets really hot in the house, and then it smells weird and stuff, and I don't know. Not that I want the house to smell weird in the fall. I guess it's more about the heat. But anyway, I probably won't do that again, and I probably won't be doing cleaning the oven in the summer. Clean the top of the fridge. So we actually keep a little, it's a shelf, I guess, and we keep some of our big pots and pans up there because we don't have that much space in our kitchen. So it actually works out really well for us. We have this really nice stainless steel type shelf, and we put some pots and pans on there. But anyway, what I have to do is remove that, wipe down the top of the fridge, dust that down, and then put it back. Clean the oven door. That's just kind of spraying the front of the oven door and wiping it down. Same with the dishwasher, wiping down the front of the dishwasher, wiping down the garbage can, the whole garbage can, just spraying it down really good, and just wiping it clean. That I'll just obviously do with a a paper towel or something, because it's kind of gross. And then I have wiped down wine glasses. We have a little rack thing that goes under the counter, and it holds 6 wine glasses, and I guess you tend to wind up using the ones in the front more often, so sometimes the ones in the back get a little bit dusty, and I would notice that they looked kind of gross. So now I just have that on my list to make sure that I periodically just kind of take them off, and I'll just run them underwater and just get any dust off, and then just kind of wipe them down and put them back. So that's what I have on my kitchen list. Like I said, it is not meant for you to do all of these things in a week. It's just a list of all the things that ultimately need to be done. You pick a few, set yourself a time limit, and get as many of them done as you can. And that's it. And you don't worry or stress that you didn't get enough done. These are not things that need to be done for you to continue on with your life and to have a reasonably clean home. They're just things that need to be done periodically. So don't stress over trying to get everything done. Getting a few of these things done is better than getting nothing done. And that's kind of the whole Fly Lady mantra, that it's better to do, and I don't know if it's said exactly this way, but ultimately what she's saying is, it's better to do something than to do nothing. Progress over perfection. I don't know that she says that, but it's the same idea. And I love progress over perfection, because you don't have to get it done perfectly. You don't have to get the whole list done. You don't have to get everything done. If you're doing something, it's better than not doing nothing, because of the fact you won't be able to get it all done perfectly. It's oh, well, if I can't get it all done, then I'm not going to do anything. It's how does that make sense? So just get what you can get done. I just want to take a quick look at the official Fly Lady kitchen list to see if there's anything on here that I didn't have. Oh, that's funny. clean pet dishes. Oh, I did have that on mine. I missed it. I totally missed that. I had clean pet dishes on mine too. I totally forgot to read over that item. So if you have like dogs or a cat, I guess, yeah, I mean, I guess you might keep a cat bowl in the kitchen. I don't know why I would imagine it wouldn't be. I guess because my daughter's cat's bowl's in her bedroom, but we have like our dog bowls in the kitchen. So you want to periodically like clean those out real good. So anyway, so she also has empty the fridge and clean thoroughly. I don't have that on my list only because that's something that I do every single week as part of my weekly cleaning. I do that every Wednesday morning, as well as the microwave. She has cleaned the microwave inside and out on her kitchen zone cleaning list. So I do both of those on Wednesday mornings every single week. Just because for me, I don't know, I like to keep the fridge like looking really nice, and my kids wind up spilling things, and even though they're teenagers, they're not like little kids, but I don't know, the fridge just winds up getting a mess if I don't just keep on top of it. So to me, it's just easier to just do it once a week, and it just always stays nice. I just take everything out. I do just one shelf at a time. I'll take off the top shelf, wipe it down, put everything back, take the next shelf, wipe it down, put everything back. So it's not like I'm emptying the entire fridge and have all this stuff all over my counter. I just do one shelf at a time, wipe it down, put everything back, toss anything that needs to get thrown out, things like that. And then on that same morning, I also do the microwave. Let's see, she has pretty much that's it. Yeah, everything else that she has on her list, I had on my list. Just so you know too, a tip, she suggests doing 15 minutes a day of the zone cleaning or decluttering. If you had a room that was particularly just messy and you didn't have time to do the detailed cleaning, then you wouldn't start on your list. You would just work on decluttering until it was at a point that you could start doing the zone cleaning 15 minutes a day. Just sharing that information. I don't do it that way only because it just doesn't work out that well for me and my schedule. But if you have the time, it's definitely not a bad idea. You could definitely get at least one item done in 15 minutes. So it's kind of good to just get stuff done here and there. So that's it for today. I hope this is helpful. Like I said, it's just me sharing the list with you of what I'm going to be working on during the week, and maybe it'll help you have a list of what you can work on, or maybe just give you some ideas of some things you haven't done in a while. So if you like my show, please don't forget to subscribe, and if you would like to leave me a review, that'd be really awesome. If it's nice, if it's a nice review. If you'd like to reach out to me, if you have any feedback on this episode or at any other episodes, you can message me through my Facebook page. That is at facebook.com/Lola's Frugal Life, and that's all one word, no apostrophe. We do have a private listeners group that's in the process of building up. It's pretty fun. We have a few girls in there already, and we've been having some conversations, so I'd really love for you to join. There's a link to the group on the Facebook page, or you can go to facebook.com/groups/Lola's Frugal Life. And like I said, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope you have a really awesome day.